got here now to spread this with lime. This had potatoes on it, and we drilled it, which was good because it looks not too bad in the middle. But obviously the headland was really wet, especially where they came out, and over there's a bit wet. But Jack's come with his drone, and he's going to want to get some footage. And this is the only field that he can film on because we're not by the airport. So we'll try it. This would have been better on a frost though. Oh, he's gone. There's a drone there somewhere there. It's a bit wet this, but it is there. It is all green. There's the drone. Not too bad this side of the field. The other side's horrendously wet though. If it wasn't for the headlands and that wet hole, it is in a bad stand of wheat if you zoom in. Just because you see more soil than wheat, it looks quite thin and rubbishy. But it's all over it by the headlands. This is the field I was on when the sprayer did a GPS wobble and it just shot off over there. Hey, this is where it should be, this straight line. They said they were going to look into that to find out what went wrong, but never heard back from the guy from the GPS place. I might get a bit of early fert on, see what the headlands look like, and maybe in the spring, if they're not doing any good, actually spray off the outside and drill the headland with spring barley if it dries enough, or if it doesn't look like it's going to dry enough, just lump it and just have poor headlands for the year. But the middle of the field, like I say, considering it went in really late after potatoes, it isn't too bad. It's just been a bit behind. State of the tractor. Anyway, I've just jumped off to show you. This is the wheat. If you get like low down, it doesn't look a bad lot. It's just, obviously you've got these ridges, so when you look across it, it looks bare. But a bit of early fertiliser, I think we'll get this going. I'm not just sure how much is down to the fact that I have potatoes on, or it needs some drainage, but it's just like the SOM, this headland here and this gateway. Probably want to drain right the way around to over there, but we need to find an outlet for it. So, and it's definitely a summer job drain down here, it's that bad. But then you look that way, it's fine. Just stop here to show you that. I'll zoom in. I think it's another trampoline that's blown miles into that field. Probably from them houses over there. Got 4 bags in, stick another 2 in. We've got another 9. That should do this field over the back of this one. But this is the best track to park on to empty. This is supposed to be going to be potatoes next year. So this will take some squaring up probably afterwards as well if we get a wet time. Don't know whether you can see, but if you rev it up, front wheels coming off the floor, it needs the bigger weight block on the front. So I put the spreader on the other day and put the 900 in on the front off the 7710, but it's just not big enough when you've got 3.8 ton in the hopper. As you accelerate, you get the gyroscopic effect of the wheels. It lifts the front up, so you have to lift off to bring it back down. But as soon as it's gone around the headland, it'll be empty enough to be okay. Coming through this wet hole now, so that I kept the lime in the right place, and now it's coming back down. Now the tractor is trying to climb out the hole and it's rearing up at the front because of the weight block isn't big enough. So it's only that little wet hole there. The rest of the field's fine. It's, you know, pretty solid. And I know I could have gone round the wet hole and missed it, and nothing's particularly going to grow in the wet hole. But because I'm putting lime on the field, which is, you know, sort of a 5-year investment, even if it is only calcifert, I need it in the right place for when that isn't a wet hole. So I thought I'll just charge through it, but because the weight block's not big enough, I've got 4 ton on the back, it's going to rear up coming out. It's looking like I might have to back out of this, because we just seem to be pointing at the sky. Don't really want to back through in case it sinks anymore, but if I try and go forwards, you just balance it on the throttle if I can, the brakes, and get it back down. It's so annoying. Let's try again. climbed out. Someone was saying yesterday that this screen maybe just be damp and it'll dry out. Well, to be honest, it's got more lines, sorry, there's less lines broken on it today than there were yesterday. So I might take it in the house tonight, put it on the radiator, because it's definitely coming back. Probably the air conditioning's helped in here, keeping it dry. It's a bit of a bomb hole here that's full of water, and as we go over it, you can see how far it's spreading it. If it wasn't dusty, maybe we'd do it in the other direction next pass. Yeah, we'll do it in the other direction. Right, we're going past the flood now, so you can see it landing in it, can you? See the ripples in the water, just shows you how wide it spreads it. It's actually starting to drizzle now, so I think we'll probably finish this field and call it a day, because it's already a bit, it's not sticky, but just damp on top. Can anyone see where we're going? Because I can't. I was having to slow down a bit, it wasn't coming out as fast as it should. So, got it empty and had a look, and there's a bearing on here on the agitator, which is that tube in there, which wobbles a little tine inside and shakes it out. And then also it's gone on the other end. Let's have a look underneath, if I can. So in here, there's an eccentric bearing that makes it go up and down. That's gone. I've replaced this in the past. It's pretty much that, and a spring is the only thing I've ever put on it. But yeah, it's gone, so it's not agitating. So it's stopped play at the moment. It's a bit annoying that really, because the screen I thought was going dodgy. So I spoke to someone about ordering an Isobus connection, so I didn't need to use that screen. And I also said, what would it be to swap it for a different machine, for a newer one? Because apparently the new ones are a lot cheaper because you don't have to buy that screen. You can plug it straight in the Isobus. But now that's just gone on, I'm like, oh, it's fixed itself. And then now that, it's only a simple fix. It's just the bearing's an eccentric bearing. I've got to get one. And then sulkies do still sell in the UK, but they're a little bit hard work. So do I order it through Lemken that also now sell them under paint and blue, or do I order it through Rico Sulky? I don't know. If anyone's got any ideas that someone that might have one in stock, let me know, and then we can get back up and running again. Going back now, we've got 4 bags left to spread, but it's more important to fix the spreader first and make sure that they're put on accurately. I've done this site here and they've got the timing wrong on the traffic lights, so that both sets of lights are on green at the same time and everyone meets in the middle. I suppose I better give the spreader a bit of a wash for working on, and I may as well wash the tractor as well so we can recognise it again. Plenty of lime dust on the spreader. Can you tell which side I've washed yet? Anyway, did you know that whitewash that you used to paint walls and stables with is made of lime? And does anyone remember the Cannonball Run 2, where the car is a white Lamborghini and then they wash it, and it turns into a red Lamborghini? Well, watch this now if I prop the camera up. You ready? Red, white, then red, white, then red. Going to brush up the mess now that's come off the tractor and the spreader, but I'm actually going to use our old brush because it's quicker to put on, because it's only 2 pipes. You're not going to mess around with the electrics, and they're only doing that little bit. There you go, nice and clean. Just leaves a little bit of only a tiny line where you stop. It's actually better than the big orange one. The big orange one's great on a front linkage though, but on a telehandler I think I'd probably prefer ours. Warm air into this to start it. What actually started it quicker rather than putting warm air into it was when I snuffed the flame out and let a bit of gas suck in at the same time, and it just fired straight up then. He's put some rad seal in the radiator so he wants it running and leave it for a bit. Got a few things to show you. So someone come the open day last week and gave me that, and someone else had sent me a picture of the off cut of it and wondered what it was. So yeah, thank you for that. And also the tractors on here. And then there's a little model crop master coming to post for me dad, who's just dug the crop master out, so he wants me to take it outside and put it next to it. So we'll go and do that in a second. And a really nice birthday card with it. And then also this arrived, which is a Massey 1200 poster of what it should look like. I've no idea where it came from. I don't remember ordering it off eBay. I might have done, because sometimes I do forget, but whoever sent that, thank you. And thank you for the card and the little crop master of me dad. Crop master model of me dad, because I think it's because my birthday is on Monday. So don't forget, if you've not posted the quad track to me yet, Richard, it's Monday, so you've still got time to get it to me. Anyway, I'll go and get a picture of the crop master next to the other crop master. There's the crop master next to the crop master, wobbling away. Even mum's got a picture. You should have a hat on. My mum hasn't got the pink hat I gave her because before she even got a chance to wear it, I'd sold them. But there is a batch obviously due to today or on Monday. So all that I put on eBay, I think are actually sold. So I'll have to order some more if people think there's still demand. So if you still want a hat, leave a comment. I'm not vlogging any today to you though. And the shop is getting built at the moment online. So then it'll just live there and I don't have to worry about it again. It's birthday bumper time. So Nick Healy, Ollie Stark, David Dean, 86. Is he possibly the oldest person watching this channel? Andy Smith, Andrew Douglas Dougal, I don't know, Jack Houston, David Lancaster and Duncan Barnes. Happy birthday to all you lot. Yeah, so if anyone knows of anyone near 86 or over 86, let me know.